At 7 o'clock, I'll call the Monday, December 9th, regular Board of Education meeting to order. Dylan, would you call the roll, please?
Yes. DT absent. Jim Curran?
Absent.
Rich Dupree?
Present.
Eric Estel, present. Ms. Wilson? I'm here. Teresa Keen?
Present.
Present. Terry Montgomery?
Present.
And Phil Bosberg?
Here. All right, we have a quorum. We are in session. I'd entertain a motion to approve the agenda for December 9th.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Terry and a second by Eric. By voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. All right, motion carries. Now we get to do our recognitions. We're very excited to have you all join us this evening. We get to honor some of the great works that you're doing in your schools. And we're going to start off tonight with Abraham Lincoln Elementary.
Usually Miss Judd gets to start. But since she's not here, I'm gonna. So you're gonna fill in for her and speak? No, this is Mr. Tony Williams. He's a fifth grader at Abraham Lincoln, and I have the pleasure of having him in my class. This kid is one of a kind. I knew you were a good kid coming in just from what everybody else said, but it's really cool to see you operate in the classroom. And I really haven't seen very many kids with a universal approval rating between staff and kids. Everybody likes you, everybody knows how hard you work, and everybody knows the leader you are. And I rely on Tony a lot for the classroom with me. And if I have a job, Tony's usually at the top of the list to help. And so I also had your classmates write some things down. I knew you were a big football player, but I didn't know you were the best quarterback in the whole school. Somebody had that on there, and like you, I mean, for a kid like you, like everybody's saying you're smart, nice, and funny, and all those things. That's like nothing for you. You're right. You're used to hearing that. But I also heard you're the fastest kid in the class, but Colin is a close second. He made sure to include that on your list. So maybe we'll have a little race tomorrow to have the official winner. But the really nice thing I saw was almost everybody had just, you're a really nice classmate. And that means that they are relying on you and they know they can come to you if they need something. And that's really huge, especially being in fifth grade and being one of the school leaders. And I'm really proud of you and congratulations, buddy.
Sorry, Eric or Phil?
Well, Tony, congratulations. It's a big deal to be up here in front of everybody, right? But you're a great leader in the classroom. You do a lot of great things. Your teacher's really proud of you. Keep doing the good things that you're doing, okay? So, hey, to recognize tonight, we have a really nice certificate for you, along with a gift card to Barnes & Noble for a book of your choosing. So with that, I'll give it to you. Congratulations. Great job.
All right, north side elementary.
We have a whole crew to celebrate this second grader. So for Northside Student of the Month, this is Ophelia. She just came to us a year ago, last December, and right away as a first grader, she just started off and just did amazing things. So impressed us, blew the doors off what she was doing academically. And she hasn't stopped impressing us every single day. We are so happy that she's a part of Northside. And I'm gonna have these two explain a little bit more about what makes her such an amazing winner of this award.
All right, so, okay. Ophelia is, like Mrs. Turman said, such a sweet girl. She greets me every morning with the biggest smile and the biggest hug. And at the end of the day, leaves with the same smile and the same hug. Today she came up to me and she goes, "You're just the best teacher." She always likes to rub my belly every morning and say good morning to the baby. And it's just very sweet. Academically, she's doing multiplication in second grade, which is a huge deal. There's only one other student doing it in second grade. So we're super proud of her for that. And like Mrs. Turman said, she came to us a year ago and is doing amazing, amazing things. She's so eager to learn each and every day, and I see it and her classmates see it. So I'm so happy that she's in my classroom this year.
Yeah, and I would just add, one of the things that impresses me most about you, Ophelia, is just what a leader you are in the classroom. From day one when you came here last year as a first grader, you stepped up, you wanted to be participating in the class, you wanted to be someone who was a leader in the classroom, and you've just carried that over into this year, and it's just awesome to see you like stepping up to help others when you notice that they need help. I think that's just so awesome. So keep up the great work, kiddo. Proud of you.
She's nervous because she is typically like smiling and. So, you're good.
Different reaction from when you got
Yes,
the award.
she was shocked. She just continued, just cried. You were so surprised.
It is super awesome. My name is Mike with the Board of Education, and I'm extremely honored to be here giving this to you, who are a classmate of my son, actually. So, super, super exciting, and it's fun to hear about your academic skills and your leadership and what a great friend you are. So there's a certificate here for you to honor your achievement and a gift certificate to Barnes & Nobles for you to get a book. So thank you so much.
Monica, come on up. Good evening. I am excited to introduce Annika to everyone. She is a fourth grader in Mrs. Stilson's class. Annika joined us at Parkside just last year at the beginning of the year as a third grader. And it's an incredible tribute to the amazing young lady that you are. In just 1 year, that so many teachers and staff around Parkside recognize the way that you contribute to our school, the kind friend and the leader that you've become in just a short time at Parkside. So you should be incredibly proud. Mrs. Stilson, can you tell us a little bit about why you nominated her this year as a fourth grader?
Yeah, so Annika's dedication, her leadership, and her kindness are three of the top things that stand out to me in the classroom. She is so dedicated. She always tries her best. Not only does she try her best, but when things are hard, she keeps working. She never, ever gives up. And she always asks for help. She's like, "Miss Stilson, can you help me on this?" I help her, and she keeps working until she gets it. And she reaches that proficiency and mastery standard. She also has kindness in her heart so much that she takes the time to recognize her classmates. She also notices when her classmates are absent, and she's one of the first students to notice that they're absent, and she takes on their classroom job. So she's like, "Miss Stilson, there's nobody to do the recess cart today. Can I do the recess cart?" "Yes, Annika, please do that." So thank you so much for all those helpful reminders. And then she's also so helpful with her leadership. She leads quietly, but she's such a great leader. She's only been at Parkside for 1 year. This is her second year at Parkside, right? Yep, okay, perfect. And she knows all the expectations. She shows those through the classroom, the cafeteria, the hallways. She shows it wherever she goes, and she reminds her classmates about those expectations too, which as a fourth grader, that's challenging to remind our friends sometimes. So great job.
Hi, Annika. I am Teresa with the board. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for all you do. When I hear things like leadership, dedication, and perseverance, and especially kindness, like that is amazing. We could have tons of you all throughout our community. So thank you for being a leader, not only in our school, but all throughout our community. And thank you for all you do. And I know you're going to continue to do great things. So we have an award for you, so you can remember tonight, and a gift certificate for Barnes & Noble. So congratulations. Keep up the great work.
Up next, Carly Tramey and Mrs. Learman. Carly Tramey. I'm incredibly excited to recognize you and celebrate you tonight. And I think the most important thing to me in presenting award to my daughter is that this isn't about me. This is about Parkside. So at Parkside, our awards are nominated by teachers and then selected by the entire staff. So I don't get a vote in this. This isn't my opinion and this isn't what I think about you. But as your mom, it makes me incredibly proud that others recognize those qualities in you. So I am proud of the work that you do at Parkside. I'm proud of the work that you do in a community. And I am proud of the growth that you've made. And I'm excited to watch you continue to grow at the middle school. So Mrs. Lehrman, you want to talk about why you nominated her?
Yes. I'm Lee Lehrman, and I am Carly's 5th grade teacher. I recognized a few traits that we admire. Her leadership in the classroom is quiet, but definitely noticed by me because I appreciate it. She's helpful without, quietly helpful, just quietly moves around the room and helps someone if they need help, which I appreciate very much. Her academic leadership is very nice as well because she is willing to keep trying when we're learning hard things. I think she taught mom how to do traditional long division after we were switched from partial quotients over to long division. And I know she was pretty proud of grasping that new skill. She perseveres when things are hard, and we appreciate that because there's plenty of challenging things. Everything excites her, every unit of every subject she loves and is excited about, and that makes my job very easy. And the last thing I want to recognize that she does is she's done it for, am I right, with 2 years, your lemonade stand? Or has it been longer than that? Since second grade and third grade? Okay, so she's been at this a bit. But in the summer, she does a lemonade stand, and her profit from that is donated to our classroom. And we can use it however we choose. So we've used a little bit of that, some of it I'm not telling because you can't know yet. But so she's done that for a few years out of the kindness of her heart. So we appreciate that very much. So thank you.
Hi, Carly, how are you? Mrs. Montgomery, and I am very excited to give you this award because I remember a very wise woman once said, you have some very strong women in your life that you are following in their footsteps, being a great leader. But I heard being a quiet leader, and I don't remember that so much from the other women in your life. But a great leader, and I love that, and I'm so excited for you to get this award tonight. And I also like your community input. I've watched you play softball, and you are a leader in all things that you do. So keep up the good work. Here's a certificate and a Barnes & Noble gift card inside, okay? Congratulations, honey.
Our middle school recipient isn't able to be with us tonight, so we'll go to the high school.
Well, hi, everybody. My name is Josh Wilson. I'm the associate principal at Monroe High School. This is
Donna Carey, I am a special ed teacher at high school.
So we are here to celebrate Guadalupe Schaefer Almost. I was going to just kind of say a few things. That's right. But I just wanted to read what I wrote that I originally submitted because as a former history teacher, I can kind of go on. And so we probably want to get out of here at some point today. So I'm just going to read what I wrote, what I submitted for Guadalupe. My name is Josh Wilson. We've established that. I wanted to write you a quick email telling you how impressed I've been with Guadalupe Schaefer Almost at Monroe High School this year. During the course of my day, I try to walk through the building when I'm not in a meeting or addressing any number of other professional obligations. I often see Guadalupe working with our students with special needs during times when she could be out of the building or spending her time elsewhere with friends, wherever it might be. Guadalupe displays the type of kindness, compassion, empathy, and support to the students in our Strive and Daily Living programs that should just make us all very, very proud of her. I also learned recently that she's considering a career in special education, and if so, any district, including Monroe, would really be fortunate to have her on their staff. I'm often impressed with the kind of kids that we have at Monroe High School, but I'm especially impressed by Guadalupe's continued work with our students with special needs. We're lucky to have her as a student at Monroe High School. I know the special education staff is grateful to have her assist them as well. So I walk through the Stride and Daily Living classrooms quite a bit, and Guadalupe is always working with kids. She's trusted, she supports them, they feel comfortable working with her. And it is just, it's just so wonderful to see you do that, and to just see how well those kids respond to you and how much they truly, truly enjoy spending time with you. It's just a wonderful thing to see.
And I was going to nominate Guadalupe, and she was already on the list. So, Josh stole my thunder. But Guadalupe has come in as a teaching assistant this year. And she gets credit for being there, but she's there all day. And I can be like, hey, can you cut this out quick? And she's like, sure. Or, you know, can you look this up for me? And she's just willing to just jump in and help whenever with whatever. And she's just been an amazing asset to our department this year. So I'm gonna miss having her next year.
Mr. Ector with the Board of Education, just wonderful to hear what a great student you are, and their jobs are so difficult, and to have someone like yourself give up her time, and you could be doing anything else to help your peers, that's amazing. Had a certificate to remember this evening, and a gift card to Barnes & Nobles, and thank you for all you do.
Got the staff excellence award next. Thank you, Joe.
Were you looking around?
I was looking around.
Who's gonna do this? It's gonna be me and Aaron. Come on up, Aaron. Hi, everyone. I'm Joe Monroe. I'm the Director of Pupil Services. The first thing I want to say is Guadalupe. So I'm the Special Ed Director, so when you're ready for that job, I'm the guy you come see first. Do not go to any other districts. I'm your guy, right? I got a job for you. It's my honor and pleasure to be here to honor Aaron Cassidy. You can already see that Aaron's not loving the spotlight. But this is really fun because Aaron's in one of those positions that isn't often celebrated in a school district. Aaron is an occupational therapist, and Aaron works with a lot of kids across the middle school and high school, many of whom have some pretty significant disabilities. Aaron and I have worked together for a while now. We won't say how long, right? We've both been in the district for a while, right? And Aaron, when I think of Aaron, I always think of someone who is incredibly hardworking, someone who is passionate about what she does, someone that advocates for her kids and cares about the people that she works with. And her work as an occupational therapist alone would be worthy of this award. But I think when you combine that with her recent efforts as the wellness coordinator for the district, it's really just put her over the top. Aaron came to me, it seems longer, but it was just the summer of 2023, right? And we were going through a transition. We had established some wellness services for the district, which basically means providing for the care, wellness, fitness, overall well-being of our staff. And as we were going through that transition for some budgetary reasons, Aaron was like, hey, what about me? Basically, right? You were more articulate in your proposal that you wrote up, right? But saying I would like to do this. And what we've seen since day one, before I even really said yes, Aaron had a list of about 20 ideas that she was already doing. And really what she's done is gone above and beyond to make sure that all of the adults that work in our district are have their needs cared for. And I often don't write things down when I speak, but as I started thinking about all the things that you've done as a wellness coordinator, I had to at least write down a few things. And this isn't capturing all of them, but whether it be wellness newsletters, wellness tips, fitness classes, yoga classes, cooking classes, book blog, monthly challenges, there's just a variety of different things that she does, as well as making me feel bad about some of the treat choices for meetings that I bring in, right? And Aaron likes to play a fun little game of, is this frosting or is this some kind of new chocolate hummus. It's wild. But here's what I know about Erin, and then I'll stop talking, is that whether you're talking about the kids she serves or whether you're talking about the adults that she's supporting, first and foremost, she's an advocate for people, and she's a very caring and empathetic person. I know she's very proud of the work that she does. She's very proud of her family who's here, and she should be. But we are just incredibly thankful, and I think I said this on the phone to Erin when I called her about the award, that while I don't get to tell you this very often, I'm very thankful to have you as a part of this organization, because you make this district better, you make me better. Erin's someone that I can count on to ask me questions and sometimes challenge and give me a little feedback, and she does it in a great way that makes me think, oh yeah, we can probably do this better. So I just want to say thank you, because I think you're great. Appreciate you.
We actually have an extra special gift this evening. I'm gonna ask Donna to come up. She's got a little something from the Morning Optimists to present you with, and then I'll hand this over.
So the Optimist Board wanted to do some more for staff appreciation. And so now we are giving our staff member who is recognized for Lamp of Learning $25 for Monroe money. So spend it as you see fit. Thank you. And thanks for all you do. Thank you.
And from the entire board, can't thank you enough for all of the time and the work and the effort and the care that you put in to make sure that not only students, but your fellow coworkers are caring for themselves, their whole selves. It's critically important for all of us to do our best every single day, and you're a critical part of that. So thank you very much. From the Board of Education, I'd like to present this to you, and you have the floor if you'd like to say a few words.
Well, I'm big on public speaking, but I will say a few words. I do have to say, as being a Parkside family, when I told my children that I was getting recognized tonight, the first question was, do you get a fire truck ride?
My bad, guys.
And I said, no, but we do have to go to a meeting. So just a little history. When I graduated college, I knew that I wanted to be a school-based OT, and I knew that I wanted to work in the state of Wisconsin, being from Monroe. Little did I know that after I graduated, there were 2 school positions in the state, New Glarus and Monroe. So I wasn't too far away from home, but I could not have been more luckier landing the Monroe job. I believe I've been in this position for 23 years as an OT, and I can honestly say that I love my job. I have fantastic coworkers. The children that I work with challenge me, but it's so rewarding when they meet their goals. I met my husband in the district. Our children go to the school district, and they are receiving a top-notch education. And I also have a very supportive administrative staff that took a chance on me with my proposal and letting me share my passion of wellness with others. So thank you very much, everybody.
Congratulations to all of our award winners. If I could get all of our award winners to come on up to the front, Mrs. Depri will get a picture.
You basically got an award and a job offer. That's a pretty big deal.
That's a pretty good deal.
We're all like the same height.
Except for me.
There you go.
You should have worn the high tops.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Guadalupe.
I was trying to figure out what everyone else was doing.
Perfect. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Happy holidays through the rest of the year. Enjoy your evening.
You guys don't have to stick. No. You can if you want. Let's see what I can do. See if I can get the sheet.
Oh, yeah, we don't have a.
I don't mind staying. It's so exciting,
Harley, it's up to you. It's tough order.
Let me know.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I wasn't expecting this. I honestly thought you were asking me about baby.
It's always something. It's something to think about.
Smile, smile. I'm doing
You did, congratulations, good job.
Good work. Have a good night. Okay. Move on to our consent agenda. Do any board members wish to remove a consent agenda item for individual consideration? Hearing none, we're going to read them into the record. So we are approving the Board of Education meeting minutes from November 25th, 2024. Approving and accepting community donations of 1 bag of hats and mittens donated to Parkside Elementary by Pat Reckamp, $500 to the Monroe Middle School Classroom Special Events donated by the Monroe Optimist Club, $250 to the Monroe Middle School Special Education Department for their holiday mural by an anonymous donor. And the response from the community to support our Backpack Buddies program has been absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna list off a distinguished list of donations here. Randall and June Iverson, $200. James and Julie Yiggy, $250. Kyle and Demery Baker, $3,000. United Methodist Church of Monroe, $540. Monroe Lions Club, $500. Richard Rowe, $1,000. Judith Hubert, $200. Carol Ruck, $50. Annette Whitehead Holmstrom, $50. Robert and Catherine Jacobson, $50. Daniel and Barbara Gelbach, $100. Edward Jones, $5,000. TDS Telecom, $250 worth of gift certificates to Aldi's. Woodford State Bank, 25 Days of Giving, $100. Don Meyer, Read Between the Lines Book Club, $148. Donald and Bonnie Barker, $50. And food donations from the following people: Christina Balzer, Andrea Wilson, Road Rally Adventures Car Club, Greene County Food Pantry, Steve and Aletta Crail, Eric and Tanya Reed, Craig and Samantha Klubley, and Daryl and Kim Wheeler, and Rick and Robin Nafsker, Dean and Nancy Signer, St. John's Church, Ekdahl Family Dentistry, and Blaine's Farm and Fleet. That's an incredible, yeah. Thank you so much. I entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Terry, second by Mike. By voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion carries. Next item is public comment. We have nobody signed in for public comment. No old business. We're on to new business. We have an informational item. It's a high school building project update. So work continues again at the site. CG's construction update is attached to our packets. It'll be posted on the district website. And Fig, do you have additional details you'd like to share with us?
Just a few other additional things. So construction bulletin is out related to the 5,000 square foot addition that we're adding because of the grant that we received with GCDC. So that bulletin is out. Pricing is being collected from contractors right now. So the engineering and architecture work is completed. We're to that point. Footing and foundation work is continued even through the wet area, the wet time that we had the last couple of weeks and the cold. So they have a system for being able to put the concrete in, get the footings in when the weather is not perfect. So it's all part of their system. So a couple other things to notice here. So this week, Wednesday, so December 11th, we will have our legacy meeting at the Monroe High School PAC. So it's an opportunity for the public to share ideas about what in the current high school they'd like to see represented in or on the new campus. This would include history of why we're the cheesemakers or things like that where the community has a touch in there. The meeting is not about the sponsorship or naming rights. So there will be information regarding this as soon as we have the alternate pricing from CG Schmidt. Hopefully with some of the larger alternative items that were on the list. So Huffman Keel is going to lead the discussion. PRA Amplify, who are our branding partners, they will be present. And they'll talk a little bit about what branding is, but their role is really just to listen to any community input. Huffman Keel and CGS are going to be at the next board meeting, January 13th, and that will be their next project update for progress.
Okay. Any other questions from board members about the high school project building update? Okay. Move on to next agenda item. It's community survey. So this item also is informational. Last meeting, we discussed the survey would be landing in mailboxes the following week, and they have, folks have started to receive their surveys. As a reminder, don't share your code. It's a one-time use code for your purposes only. If you need a new one, or if there are differing opinions in your household, which was something that we talked about beforehand, you can reach out to the district office for another code to complete a survey. Some notes about timing. So we've got a highly compressed time frame. We were checking calendars available to us to find dates with least overlap with known events in the school district. We'll talk about those a little bit here. So first, surveys are hitting mailboxes. They're due back on the 23rd. In addition to the survey, and prior to receiving the results, we will be inviting the community to join us for a listening session to hear more about the need for placing a possible operating referendum question on the spring ballot and to receive feedback from our community that could help us inform that decision. Location for both sessions will be the high school LMC library. They will be on Wednesday, December 18th at 6 p.m. and Monday, January 6th at 6 p.m. In addition to a brief presentation to open the session and inform the community of the need, this will be the opportunity that the community has been asking for to sit with board members and administrators in small groups to ask questions. So that'll be the format. If you're a member of the community, please consider attending one of those two. After January 6th, next item that needs to be on the calendar and we're setting up for is a special board meeting on Wednesday, January 8th, 7 p.m. here at the Bower. School Perceptions is planning to present the results from the survey. After we receive those results, we will have a discussion in consideration of placing a question on the ballot in the spring. So that is the plan and the timeline as it is right now. Is there anything else you want to talk about regarding the survey?
No, you covered everything. I would like to just reiterate. So as of Thursday, we did have 262 recorded responses. And we had some questions about the surveys that were mailed home because there were 2 adults in the home that wanted to do the survey. And what the survey company said is one can be done in paper and one could be done with the online code so that you could do 2 from the home using that method. We also have about 100 additional printed copies at DAC. So if they want to come up there, they can get them. We also have online codes if people would like to do those online.
Okay. Questions, conversation from the board around that item? Okay. Informational items, liaison reports. Doesn't look like Deanna's with us this evening. So boardsmanship, again, just to recap those dates for the board. Wednesday, December 18th, 6 p.m. High school LMC is a listening session. December 23rd, surveys are due. January 6th, 6 p.m. High school LMC, our second listening session. January 8th, 7 p.m. at the Bower, special board meeting to receive survey results. And then January 13th, a regular Board of Education meeting to take possible action if we need to. Anything from the admin side?
Nope.
Okay. Community reports. Terry?
EIE had our fundraiser Sunday and it was very well attended, and hopefully at the next meeting, we'll be able to give a report on how successful we were with the fundraiser, but it seemed pretty successful. And I did have somebody who said they wanted to make sure we thanked the kids for what an awesome job they did performing, because they really did. It was spectacular, the performance, the singing and the music and everything. So good time.
Sure. Thank you, Terry. Bill?
Nothing.
Teresa?
Nothing tonight.
Mike?
sure Leanne would have mentioned it if she was here, so I'll pick it up. The Monroe High School has their holiday extravaganza coming up Friday and Saturday. Tickets are on sale through the Monroe High School website. They can be purchased there. This is one of their big fundraisers for the arts. So if you're interested in seeing an awesome show, it's got theater kids, it's got the high school and middle school bands and choirs, and it's just a fantastic holiday show. So please, if you're looking for something to do Friday or Saturday, come out and join us at the high school. It's gonna be awesome.
Nothing for me.
Nothing for me.
Okay. I don't have any outstanding Board of Education correspondence. Agenda items from board members for future discussion. Nobody here from the press. We are going to go into closed session this evening. No action afterwards. So I would entertain a motion to adjourn into closed session according to Wisconsin statutes 19.85 paren 1 paren C. Considering employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which governmental body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility, to wit, a discussion on the district administrator's review and staffing for the 2025 through 2026 school years.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mike and a second by Eric. Dylan, would you call the roll, please?
Nikki Austin absent. Rich Dupree.
Yes.
Eric Ekdahl.
Yes.
Mike Sosa.
Yep.
Teresa King.
Yes.
Dylan McGuire, yes. Terry Montgomery.
Yes.
Phil Vosberg.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.